What's happening, guys? This is Mike and Mike's Total Dragon channel. Today is New Comic Book Day, and it is a really big one. I did not get a chance to go pick up my new stuff last week, so I had to double down today. And holy moly, I've got a fat stack of comics right here. Ton of good books from the past 2 weeks, so I want to go ahead and jump into what I got. Ultimate Black Panther 13. I've been kind of following this sporadically, miss a couple issues, pick up a couple of issues, binge back to back. So not really terribly too invested into it, but when I do get around to reading it, I enjoy it. But like I've said before, there's just so many good books out now that it's really hard to prioritize everything. So I just try and fit everything into how I can. Ultimate Wolverine 2, I was not really feeling issue 1, but the guy at the shop threw this one in because he said, oh, you got to give it another chance. You got to give it another chance. I'll throw this one in for you. So I got comped a copy of Ultimate Wolverine 2, so we'll see if it changes my mind, but somehow I don't think it will. Ultimates 9, I had missed this issue recently, and my shop managed to get me a copy, so I look forward to reading this. I like Dennis Camp, and I've heard that this is a real good story regarding Luke Cage and his time in jail. So I look forward to reading this story. One World Under Doom, I absolutely loved it. I've been looking forward to this since they announced it at New York Comic Con, and Ryan North definitely delivered on it. So I'm looking forward to where this whole story is headed. Spider-Man 67 and 68. This storyline where Spider-Man's basically doing Doctor Strange's, or I'm sorry, not Doctor Strange, but Doctor Doom's magic work is starting to wind down, and a lot of people have been hating on it. And as I've said before, I don't find it too terrible. It's a different take on Spider-Man and Pete. So I know a lot of people are waiting for the new Joe Kelly, Pepe Larraz story, or the new series to start. So, that's the thing, is whenever they announce a brand new number one, that's a jumping. That's as much as a brand new number one is a starting point. The announcement of it makes whatever book and issue is out now a jumping off point, because it's so easy for people to just say, you know what, I'm not really thrilled with this book right now, so I'm just going to go ahead and bail on it and start with the new issue. But hopefully the Joe Kelly stuff is good. Spider-Man fans seem to be the ones that you cannot please at all. They seem just happy to be miserable, but that's a whole different topic for a whole different conversation. Magic 2, the J. Scott Campbell cover. I really loved issue 1. Ashley Allen, I believe that's her name. Yeah, the writer. I wasn't familiar with her until I picked this book up, but now I'm a fan, so I'm looking forward to what she's doing with issue 2. Transformers number 17. Oh my God, this book's at 17 issues so far. Where does time go? But I always look forward to this month in, month out. X-Men, same with this. Jed McKay's run on this is incredible, and I'm loving it. I don't care what people say. The portrayal of Cyclops is what I have always wanted from him, and it's not something that's out of left field either. If you've followed this X-Men for any amount of time recently, you'll see that Cyclops has not been the one that you want to piss off for quite a while. Absolute Batman. It started out really strong, and I really dug it. I've kind of fell off recently. The last couple of issues have not been as strong as I would like, so maybe that's just because we're in the middle part of our story, and now that we're heading towards, I believe, issues 5 and 6. Yeah, this is part 5. Issue 6 wraps up this first arc, I believe. So hopefully, because we're getting towards the end, things will pick back up, and I'll get my interest back into it. Cable, Love and Chrome. I was really surprised how much I liked this issue, or the first issue, I should say. It gave a lot of character to Cable, which is something we don't get a lot from him. So it was really cool to kind of see him in basically like a romance setting, which is not something you really associate with Cable. G.I. Joe, another Energon book. I enjoy every month. This is the Josh Williamson run, not the Larry Hama run. Sam Wilson, Captain America 2. I just found out recently that this is a miniseries, so I'm kind of bummed out about that because I enjoyed issue 1 so much. I was looking forward to it being ongoing, but I guess they just launched it as a miniseries to try and piggyback off the movie that's in theaters. I really liked issue 1. I really like Sam Wilson as Cap. I don't care what everyone says. It's a logical move. But I don't get why, if this is a miniseries, why they have it legacy numbered. Maybe it's not a miniseries. Maybe I just read that wrong. Moon is Following Us. This is the Daniel Warren Johnson book. This book had grabbed me with issue 1, and it is really crazy. I recommend it. 6 issues in. So there'll probably be a trade paperback. We're printing these first 6 at some point, but it's definitely something that's very different. It's not a lot like it out on the shelves right now. I recommend it if you're not following it. Deadpool and Wolverine 2. I enjoyed the first issue of that. Benjamin Percy writes a good Wolverine. Laura Kinney Wolverine 3. As I've said before, I was not familiar with Erica Schultz before I picked this book up, and now I'm just disappointed in myself that I've been missing a lot of her work. So I've started looking for her stuff when I come into shops. I really enjoy her Laura Kinney Wolverine and team up she had with Daredevil last issue, Elektra Daredevil. That's a good combo right there. They seem to really fit with each other, so hopefully we'll see more of them two working together. Exceptional X-Men. There seems to be a reoccurring theme with me. Eve Ewing, somebody I was not familiar with. As soon as I picked this book up, it didn't grab me initially, but from issue 2 and 3 on, I've been a regular reader of it, and it's just a really, I think it's probably the most, I don't know if you want to say grounded of the X-Men books, but it's definitely the one that has more of a, I am a young person who is a mutant in public. I'm not a superhero adventurer. So it's really about young mutants trying to find themselves, and Kitty Pryde is working with them. So it's a very kind of grounded book, Uncanny X-Men, as opposed to like the ones with Jed MacKay and Gail Simone, where it's really high adventure, fighting the government, fighting monsters, fighting evil agencies. This Gail Simone book has been really good. I love her characters, the Outliers. Wonder Woman by Tom King is, this storyline I believe is winding down. I think there's only issue 2 left of where they deal with the big bad. I can't think of his name right now, that old man. But I've enjoyed this book since day one. I love Tom King on it. I love the art. It's probably my favorite portrayal as far as how Wonder Woman is drawn. She looks like a very believable type of person, someone who's incredibly fit, but still not, I guess you would say it's a very athletic body type she's drawn in, which fits for her. And then last but not least, we have the issue 5 of Batman and Robin Year 1 by Mark Waid and Chris Samney. And this, these guys, as I said before, when I see their name on a team, it basically tells me that it's going to be a quality book. They work really well together, and they've continued that with Batman and Robin right here. So it was a real big week, and that gives us a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, oh my gosh, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 books over the course of 2 weeks. This doesn't account the miniseries I picked up, like Aliens versus Avengers issue 3 that came out. I grabbed that. So a little over 20 issues or 20 books I picked up at the shop. So I've got my work cut out for me. Hopefully I'll get some time to sit down and read a bunch of this stuff and be able to talk about it, maybe through a video or maybe tweet out some stuff about it. So till next time, you guys take care. Make sure you get down to your comic book shop, clean your boxes out. I know the owners will appreciate it. Take care, and we'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.